Hey, we back again when the tequila kicks in. Derrick, Carolina.
Ray X of Light, what up?
Right, we're here with Ray X of Light. We are back at this tropical destination called Woodland Hills. And we're at this spot called Badass, and we're back on the patio again. It's so fly, we had to revisit it twice. This one is gonna be special. We got special guests in the house. First of all, I want to let you guys know something. We are trying a new tequila and a new cigar today.
Just for y'all.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones that's it's everywhere. You go into a liquor store, don't really matter where you go. It might be in the grocery store too. I'm sure you can find it at a Ralph's or something like that.
Yeah.
Most possible.
It's called Teremana, which is the rocks tequila. We're gonna give it a good whirl. Also, what are you smoking today, Ray?
Oh, I'm smoking on another. This is My Father's. If you saw the last episode, I smoked My Father's, but this is the label. What's it? The labels?
Les Bijoux?
Les Bijoux.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so we're trying to we're going down the lines of each cigar company has.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I'm kind of new, My Father. This one right here, I've never even seen this one. This is a brand new one. It's got a red label in the foot. It's a new My Father called La Lilted. I guess that's the name of it. It's pretty. It's got a beautiful wrapper and everything, but we're gonna put it to the test.
You can't smoke the wrapper.
I don't know.
Yeah, can't smoke the wrapper.
I'm very fond of My Father Cigars, so I want to make sure we give it a good test run, and we're gonna try it out with Teremana today. I feel a little bit like the Ross right now. You know, I'm gonna try it out, see what it does.
But not that rough.
But you know, Ray has one of My Father Les Bijoux. I have a La Lilted. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. I butcher these names all the time. I need to take Spanish, but you know.
Oh,
what's up?
I you know, it's something. I got the Holy Ghost. It just came to me. It was like, you know, it's been an honor and a pleasure to be featuring these different cigars, because technically speaking, that really helps me out, you know, because I'm like technically I'm a one cigar kind of person. And the things that I do with the cigars, people like, they look at me like I'm crazy. But just to give you an idea of the concept, my favorite stick is the Flathead 770.
Yeah,
flat. It's full body, it's strong.
Yeah.
You know, it's not for the weak.
No.
You know, I probably never have like smoked the whole thing like all the way through. I'm gonna show you what I do just real quick, because in order to do this type of thing, you got to have the right kind of cutter. So you might need like a 80 gauge, 70 something gauge, so you can really do it. But the one thing is that it's a way of monitoring, is what I would call it. I would straight up go a third on this joint, right? And just while it's in the paper, while it's in there, real quick, bam. I'm smoking so tiny, people be looking at me like I'm crazy, but it's like, I like to smoke it because there's a certain feeling that I'm trying to get when I smoke.
Yeah.
It's like if you have the wacky tobacco, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people like indicas, some people like sativas, some people like hybrids. There's certain different ones, and you find the one that you like, you know what you're going to get out of it. That's my guilty pleasure. Okay. So I'm happy to sit here and try different cigars because it does help out my health. So
that 1/3 that you just cut off is almost a whole cigar of a regular cigar to me in one sitting. That's a lot of tobacco.
Yeah. It's like to me, you got to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh, I just don't want to sit there and just actually let all my ancestors and everybody around me just catching all the waves of my amazing cigar, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. All right, we're going to get into that. But guess what? I also have one more thing for you. My guy just came in to visit us, Tymon Shipp from East St. Louis, Illinois. This brother is dynamic. He's out here doing his thing. I appreciate you coming over, Tymon. Let's get this, brother.
Hey, what up, man? What up, D?
Come on, Tymon.
What up, Ray? Man, hey, man, thank you guys so much for having me, man. I appreciate it, man. It's something that we enjoy doing. Tequila and cigars, you can't beat it, man. You can't beat it.
It's a family affair, you know?
Yeah.
What you smoking on right now?
This is a Jaime Garcia. It has a Maduro wrapper.
Okay.
But it has a Nicaraguan filler. You know, so it's got a little bit of pepper. It's got a little bit of cocoa. It's got, you know, so, you know, it's got a cool little blend.
Nice.
And this is a Robusto that I have, you know, but it's great if you're a whiskey drinker or you, you know, if you're even a cognac drinker, but it goes great with tequila.
Well, guess what? We got tequila for you today. And the tequila of the day is the Teremana. This is the Rocks tequila.
Let the people see it.
We got the Teremana. You know, we're going to sample this and see how it goes. Are you ready for a sip, my brother?
Man, I'm ready.
I think we need to make the tequila kick in.
We need to bring the tequila into the house. Go ahead and get a sip of that. And then, Ray, you grab some, and then we're going to toast. We're going to do a little cheers.
Come on, man.
I appreciate you, brothers, running along with me on my bad habits. You know what I mean? Life and love.
Life and love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Let's go. Life and love, everybody out there. You know, that's what I cheers to. Life and love, because those are the only two things that matter in life. Life and love. Let's go.
And Ariel.
All right. First sip out the gate. I'm not that crazy about it straight out the gate, but I'm gonna give it about 4 more sips, and let's see what it does while I light my cigar. Shipp, you want to tell me what you've been working on lately? What's your latest venture?
Been doing stand-up almost 40 years, so I just got off the cruise ships. Yeah, just got off Norwegian.
Okay.
You know, we did the Caribbean. What is that? Cozumel, Mexico, as well as I've done the Caymans.
Okay.
You know, St. Thomas, Jamaica. You know, a lot of cats always want to know, you know, what is it like to do a cruise ship? For me, it's cool for about 2 weeks, and I'm good. I got to come home because I get cabin fever.
You can't take more than 2 weeks?
No, man, because
there was no illnesses or no scares for you, was there?
No. But, you know, the crazy part about being on a cruise ship is that you're with an older crowd. Age range, you get 40 to 80. You got 2 types of sets. You got a family-friendly show, and then you got your adult show. On the family-friendly, you know, you always going to have that one that might feel a little like overstepped. You went over the edge. Right. But, you know, other than that, man, I mean, it's set up as a comedy club setting. Unless you're in a theater, sometimes you're in front of 200, then sometimes you're in front of 1,000.
You got 80-year-olds out there at 10 o'clock at night?
Well, everybody, you know, it's crazy. Some will come out and everything, but even then, because it says adult, it doesn't mean you can go crazy with dropping a bunch of F-bombs. You still got to talk about, you're dealing with an audience that deals with life.
Yeah.
People who have lived, you got their retirement crowd, you got people who are still working. So they want to talk about what's going on in the world. Being the news junkie that I am, also, we don't discuss politics, we don't discuss religion, but we still talk about, you know, what's going on in the world. At least I do. So, you know, me, worked in probation for almost 40 years, dealing with juvenile criminals, murderers, rapists, gangbangers, pedophiles, you know, and then I'm talking about from relationships to, you know, it could be driving, it could be regular everyday stuff that people deal with.
Relationships is a topic everybody can kind of get along with.
Well, but then again, see, if I went on the adult crowd, I gotta switch it up because you also have to deal with the gay community. Gay community.
That's a tough one right there.
Well, and we don't know how they're going to react to whatever you're saying. You know, I'll talk about stuff. You know, Miss Thang walking in. You know, 6'4" with a platinum blonde wig on, and then, you know, hands like Shaq wearing, you know, a flowery blouse with a size 18 canary yellow pumps.
Right.
And saying, you know, buying my homie a drink, bartender.
Right.
Get my man a drink. And, you know, the crazy thing. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you're in a bar situation, no matter what you say to your homie who's drinking, I said, bro, let me go out to my car and get my basketball. If I throw him another pass, he catch it and finger roll it. Don't you take that home. Because I don't care how much drinking you do, that is never going to be what you want it to be. Right. It's always going to be a 6'4" brother with a platinum blonde wig on with hands like Shaq. Yeah. Wearing canary yellow pump. Yeah. So, you know, it's like, hey, you know, even though I've been doing it almost 40 years, I work at stand-up. You know, we're constantly writing premises I'm a news junkie, so I'm reading 4 or 5 newspapers a day. I'm reading articles. Oh, yeah. You know, y'all know how I am at the lounge. If you see me with my earphones on, sitting in the corner, it's not that I'm trying to be disrespectful. That's just my thing. That's what I do. You know,
re-up. You got to get the info.
We know that cigars are they're conversation pieces, you know, but if you're just sitting there talking about who got the favorite hamburger, that ain't the best hamburger. That ain't do that.
Right.
So I love, you know.
Unless you're looking for some food.
Right.
And you're a bit of a historian too. So I mean, you get deep into how the past influenced the future. And one of our rules in the cigar shop is like we don't talk politics, but I will say that we do talk a little bit of politics when it's just amongst the tight-knit crew. And you are part of the Skybox. So, welcome, from the Skybox. Yeah.
I love to learn. I mean, I'm 61. I ain't gonna stop learning. I always want to learn. Somebody dropped the knowledge on me, something I didn't know. Cool. We had a great conversation yesterday when we were sitting there with the fellas, and they was just, talking and everything. I mean, I think that's, how you grow. It's not staying away from it. Yes, we can sit and sip tequila, and somebody can drop some knowledge on you, and you can learn something for the day.
Yeah, and look it up. I mean, that's the most important thing. It's up to people to really be doing their own research. It's like once somebody breaks up, I think it's giving the gems. It gives you an opening to like do your own research and find out.
Right, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. Even with just us doing tequilas in there, we've all taken on a whole new level of education about what we want to drink, how we're going to drink. Oh, we only want organic, or we only want something that's clean. Right. We want something that is like not going to make us feel bad the next day, and something that also tastes good. So we're going through that.
I mean, you take the glasses that glass that you're drinking out of, if you notice, the way it's shaped for you to gain that aroma and that scent off of the gain the flavor that you get off of the cigar, off of the liquor. So when you're having that, they're made that way, and that's why these glasses are made for good whiskey.
Right. You don't have just get a glass, because we see people try to come through. They're not prepared, and they bring one of those paper.
A coffee cup.
Man, the coffee cup. Man, it's like, man, we're not trying to. We're doing everything.
Well, you know what that is.
One more day long.
That's old school.
Right.
I mean, a lot of dudes, when they would come in, they would put that rock gut, our pops in them would put that rock gut in a cup. Or if you go back even farther, they were drinking with coffee cups.
Yes.
They would drink gin out of a coffee cup.
Now, I've seen a few guys that drink tequila drink out of a coffee or a tea glass. Right. And I've seen that. I think that's pretty fly. But, even though this is in glass, it is not helping the taste. I'm not going to lie. To me, it's just, it's not.
It is what it is. What you're supposed. That's what it is.
I would think that glass helps. It helps the flavor, right? But this one is dying a slow death on my tongue.
But we might have had it. If we had a big bottle of this, and we were to sit amongst like at least 7 people, 3, 4 of us is probably gonna have a headache.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, now some guys would embrace that. Because one, they getting some liquor and that type of stuff. Don't even. But then again, I can remember when my pops saw me drinking some cognac, and he said, "You're drinking that sweet shit, boy." Because he was used to drinking 10 High, Old Crow. That the bird on the bottle with the broken wing and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had that. And that's that stuff sitting way at the bottom. Or they were drinking Gilby's gin. Right. They did. That was that. But they put it in a paper cup. Because they didn't want. That wasn't what their focus was.
Right. They wanted to drink.
They wanted to drink.
They worked hard doing something.
Right.
Yeah. They got off work. They want to sit. They want to hook. They need a hook. I would never fault them guys. They do their thing. But for now, I'm drinking and smoking as a delicacy. And as grown men, I want to take it to the next level of where we're drinking to wake up the next day without a hangover.
Oh, sure.
I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Well, especially I was talking to my nephews, and they were saying, hey, let's do a shot. And I said, whoa, I don't do shots.
Yeah, I don't do shots.
I said, I'm a sipper.
There's no shots.
He said, well, wait a minute, man. And so here is the opportunity to educate you on drinking.
Right.
To drop some knowledge.
Yes.
Because
it's what long it takes for somebody to get that information if they're not paying attention.
Right. And he said, wait a minute, you sipped that?
Yes.
Right.
They pushed the shots in the club.
So wait a minute. He said, you're going to drink that Patron. I said, no. No, we're not. I said, you're going to get that bottle of G4. I ain't never had that. Well, you about to.
G4 is respectable.
And he says, you don't shoot that? No. I said, you're going to sip that. I said, you understand? That's how you taste the flavor, the notes in the drink. What's the rush? I said, were you trying to throw up? If you want to throw up, just drink some Mad Dog and call it a day. Yeah. But we all had to start somewhere before we got schooled on
how
to drink.
I mean, I tried to tell my family the same thing. They were like, "Oh, we doing shots for the blah blah blah," and I'm like, "I don't really do shots. Like, y'all don't get it. I'm trying to enjoy my tequila. I just don't do shots. Y'all shouldn't be there."
Right.
You know,
I'm gonna be picking you off the floor. Like you're gonna be laid down on the couch with your feet.
You know,
Right.
I mean, do you want to make it home or you don't?
What do y'all think about the Teremana? Because my vote is in already. I can tell.
I didn't. I was trying not to say. It was burning in my chest. I was getting heartburn and everything. I was like, we might have to pour this out to the dead homies.
Pour the whole thing out.
I can say that this then is not wouldn't be high on my list
Right.
of what I would go to buy.
So out of a range from 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I'd give it a 5.
I remember. I think you told me one day that you had a different type of one. That there's a like black label.
There's a black label that I have that I think it's a Reposado.
But is it Teremana?
Yeah, I believe it is.
That's what he said. I never seen that.
I'm at the, you know,
I need to try that. I'm gonna. Hey,
but I will not say that it, you know, like you had that with the Cazacanes.
Oh, Cascone.
Cascone.
Cascone is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
great.
see, yeah, and you know, I'm a Ocho.
Yeah.
Juria, the Ocho was, you know, and like I said,
G4 solid.
right.
I got no complaints with G4.
You saw it in a tequila thing on the gram, and they was like, it was over Lalo. Lalo 10 P plus.
We gonna visit all of those in our episode. I'm waiting for the day where I get a bottle of G4 and we can bring it on here. But today I was like, okay, I just saw the Kevin Hart special roast or whatever, and the Rock was talking about Teremana was like legit.
He brought it up? I didn't even see that. He brought it up. Sweet.
Yeah, he brought it up, and I was like, oh, I gotta get it. So I got it, and I'm not saying that it's horrible, but I'm saying it doesn't suit me. Maybe it's this new My Father that I'm doing. It's a strong cigar, and it's not making the tequila taste great. But the cigar, from what I can tell, is really good.
We can tell. Same with cigars. Some of us
doesn't take long.
You know, some of us are full body guys. Some of us are medium to full.
Yeah.
You know, some are just mild.
Right. I've been saying. Like,
Right.
They don't want to be overwhelmed.
Some of you guys, you know, like a Robusto, they used to call me $8 because because Roma Craft at one time was $8. Now Roma Craft is
Step your game up. But plus we got all those bad taxes that are happening in California, so it just upped the price.
We paying for this weather, this beautiful weather we out sitting in. We paying a huge tax on cigars for that. Yeah. So, you know, it's a luxury.
Oh, yeah. If they could charge you for sun, they would.
Yeah. So when you're on the ship, do you smoke when you're on the ship?
Yeah, they have a lounge. They have I know Princess is getting rid of their cigar lounges. Norwegian has a lounge. Virgin has a lounge. Royal Caribbean had a lounge. Holland America, they put you with cigarette smokers, I can remember. You're up on the 17th deck.
17th deck?
17th deck?
What?
Yeah, deck 17. Oh, yeah, brother. You're talking about 4,000 people.
Oh, that's great. That's a lot of people.
You know, and like I said,
smile on that shit.
Hey, let me ask you, do you see pineapples when you walk down the halls? I've been hearing the story about pineapple.
no, I ain't seen the pineapple.
You ever seen the pineapple?
This man is in a relationship.
No, but you would see it. That's
You know,
what
when
I'm
I
saying.
first looked, you were told when you first started doing cruise ships, I was told that don't get involved with the guests.
Right.
We get to a point where when the tequila kicks in, the party is on, and that is what we're doing here today. We wanted to bring you in today to let that tequila kick in. Final thoughts on this, Teremana, yes or no? What you think?
That's a no.
It's a no for you.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for me. I respectfully, because I love The Rock. The Rock is my guy. It's a no for me.
But I'd taste better.
Okay, so now
Taste better.
this episode of when the tequila kicks in kind of votes a no on the Teremana. I respect it because it's in every store, and if you guys want to get it, grab it, try it out, try it for yourself, see how you feel the next day. I don't know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow, but I do know that we gave Teremana a good shot, and it's a no for me. Sorry, not sorry. So it is what it is.
When the tequila kicks in, this is it. Derrick, Carolina,
Yo,
Ray X of Light, Tymon, thank you so much.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, brothers, inviting me, man. I really, from the heart, I appreciate this. I think what you guys are doing is an amazing thing. Please continue to do it. Invite more people.
Yeah.
You know, guys, if you can.
Well, we got to do a part 2, definitely.
we got to do a part 2.
We got to do a part 2.
I see
What y'all think?
We want to get the whole skybox in here at some point. We just combing through it and making it tighter as we go. But I appreciate you coming out. Appreciate your history and all you're doing and your comedy. Hey, man. Hey, everybody, look out for this dude, Tymon Shipp.
TymonShipp.com if you want to check out there, or you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, all of it. I appreciate you.
Let's go.
Just put my name in.
Come on now.
All right.
Then the Tequila Kicks In and we're out.
We out.
We out.